It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Tag! Cowboy 80!
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. Can't convert on 3rd, that's to the ground and incomplete. Alec Manor, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
On the jump.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. 18. 5 here.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's got room to roam. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Taylor. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Mustang Knight, 7 Pirates, 7.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7, 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Check. Ready.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Looking slant, but not complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now at 4th down, staring right at him. Punt team on the field. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Draft 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do.
Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Good work so far. He's got room. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that inside.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Taylor can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running with Taylor. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
You're going Taylor. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Colts tie this game 7-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground and call it. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Downfield to DK. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready up.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got it first to begin the frame.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Steady.
On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
They give on second to Pollard. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready.
Ward now on third down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The coverage by Jalen
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Back to Taylor on second down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Bronco 80. Go.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing off the play fake. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
19 Tigers.
They'll throw on second and 10. On the move, hit it right. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. Offensive line fast.
18 Redwood. 18 Redwood.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Richie Craig.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward shaking off the pick here. That's Manor with the catch out right. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
18 Cardinals.
40-yard
18 Cardinals.
First down throw here for Ward. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, check that. Check. Come back. Ready. Drag. Coconut. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's got it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready up.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Tag. Lightning 18. Go.
They're running the option, short side. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too, but probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids, they're making some money these days, but not as much as these pros, and there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
Yeah. This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 3. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They go again with Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Taylor again. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll throw here on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, they tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get them anything. It's going to be 3rd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. That pass caught by Gould. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, it's long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. Looking quickly here. Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
All right, here we go. Second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Big Lion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Connection is made. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go! Hey, check that. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Dragon 60.
Here on the counter to Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Panther 11. Deputy Ryan. Mustang 19.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rig. Rig. Ready.
They get to Pollard from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
11
Here we go.
at the 38-yard
Throwing now. Another shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. They did it! He made the interception! Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
It's a designed run for Richardson. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
21, Titans 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On the jump.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
60 Bison. Go, check. Ready.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partners, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Trap 60.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now lead by 10. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Titans 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Like Dragon 60. Go.
Ward's going to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, got another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now throw to start the drive. That one's complete over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Viking, 18.
21 yards.
Come on.
Indianapolis.
Cougar Knight, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. Now he's past the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
35. Titans 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Got it. Ready.
The Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
JT Tuimoloau on the stop.
They break the huddle.